Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alison. This is So Like Dotty. This is Friday Sews, but I'm recording on a Tuesday amongst chaos. So, where are we at? If you're new to my channel, apologies if you're slightly not up to speed with what's going on. But basically, my daughter flew to France this morning and I don't know when she'll be returning, if she ever returns to the UK. So I'm in the process of moving this room into the bigger double room next door. The only hitch with that is everything that's in there needs to come in here and everything that's in here needs to go, you've got it, in there. So at the minute, I'll pan around, it looks like this. I mean, there's just stuff everywhere, and let's not even go there with how it looks next door or the landing or everywhere. And if you think, oh God, she's quite upbeat considering it all, I left home this morning. I am not. I have cried many times, but that's because I'm happy that she's having an adventure. God, I've gone again, but I'm going to miss her like crazy. And I was doing quite well, and then I came in here and she'd left a birthday card for me with do not open till your birthday. My birthday's at the end of September, so I was off again. Anyway, I thought I would jump on and tell you what I have done since I last did a Friday sews. So this is one of the, not a make, one of the alterations that I've done. So this is the Tilly and the Buttons Billy jumper. I didn't share the picture of it last time because I just kind of assume everybody, like everybody in the sewing world, is familiar with this. But of course, we have new people starting to sew all the time. So it was rather rude of me to assume that everybody would know what it was. And I'm looking for the line drawings in the pattern book and they're not there. So basically, I did this as the sweatshirt, so you can do it as a dress. So I did it as a sweatshirt with puffy sleeves and then sort of gathered into the cuffs. And I made it a couple of years ago. I think this fabric was from First for Fabrics. It's quite a thick, fleecy sweatshirt in fabric. I mean, really, it's like the 2nd of April today, and I shouldn't be thinking about things like this, but it's the UK, and there's no sign of any sunshine, really. But I wasn't loving the gathers, and I know when I mentioned this, a couple of you said you were kind of thinking the same thing. So I basically unpicked the sleeves. I love overlocking, but I hate unpicking overlocking, but it just needed to be done. And then I literally just left them folded over and sort of cut along the straight, like the flatter sleeve head. So basically it's a bit of a mishmash between the two because it's still got the gathers into the cuffs. I've left that alone, but I put the normal sleeve head in. And I've got another one that's a bit thinner than this that I'd like to do, but I'm really happy with that now. I feel like it's a look that I'll wear a lot more. I quite like the gathers into the cuffs. It's a nice fit on me. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. And one of the other alterations, I'll do alterations first, then I have got a new make, which you got a sneaky peek of when I scanned around the room. So the other thing that I made in March, which was part of Sew Frugal, it was my only entry for Sew Frugal this year because I was just busy doing other things and not really being as frugal as I could have been, was the Peppermint Magazine wide leg pants. So God, they looked huge when I held them up there. So I've shared these with you before. They're just a wide leg denim jean. I'll drop the picture in of when I made them, but they were basically too big around the waist. So the waist is in pieces. Don't know how well you'll see with it being dark denim. So these aren't perfectly lined up, I'm not going to lie, but I didn't want to take off the whole waistband. So rather than do that, I basically unpicked this part of the waistband, opened it up, ran up the side seam and then turned it back over and stitched it down. Obviously took out and overlocked the bit that I took out. So it doesn't look as tidy around the waist as I would like it to, but it's nobody's ever going to see that with me, and I'm not worried about it at all, because they now fit me, because they were dropping down all the time before. And one of the other things that I did, I've only done it on one pocket so far. Let me just see which one it was. Bear with me. How does my hair look today? I've just had a window cleaner incident, if I'm honest, because it's like 3 p.m. and I just got up early hours of the morning, took an Ira to the airport today, and then I've like lolled about for a bit and then cracked on with some cleaning and sorting out and put a hair mask on my hair. So I thought I'll wait until this afternoon and then I'll jump in the shower. So I just had the water running and everything. I was literally at the point running between the bedroom and the bathroom when the window cleaner appeared at the bathroom window. I was like, oh my God, if it had been like a couple of seconds later, I'd have been in the shower. So I just hovered, as you do. I'm not the only person, I'm sure, who's ever been caught out with that, but I was a bit like, I mean, I'd be more mortified for him than I would be for me, to be fair. Right, back to the pocket. When I get it opened, I'm trying to work out which one I've done. Oh yes, because the pockets on this are absolutely bleeding huge. They are huge. I don't know if anybody else who's made them's noticed that. I definitely want to do something different with them next time, because the pocket bag comes like right over here, right across the front. I mean, obviously it depends on which size you make as to how large the pockets are, but mine are huge. So what I've done is I've just stitched up the pocket bag using my phone as a template, so that I can now slot my phone into my pocket here, and it will go into this front bit and sort of stand up where it was like lolling around all over the place. And I'll see how that works before I decide what I'm doing. Like if I'm doing the other pocket. I don't think I need to do the pocket, because the most I would ever have in it would be my phone. These are quite good gig going pants, because I don't really take a handbag to gigs anymore, so I can put my phone in my pocket. I'll usually have the car keys or the house key, and then I'm sorted because I pay with my Apple Watch. Okay, what was the other alteration? Oh yes, not really an alteration. Hello. But the jacket, I know it's like an ongoing jacket, this jacket. So if you're not up to speed, I've changed the sleeves in this jacket and I love it, but also I felt that it needed some pockets. There's a theme, isn't there? So I have, let me take it off the hanger. So I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. It worked really, really well. So while I had the sleeves out to put the new sleeves in, which I'm really happy with, and they are like a 3/4 length, and I'm okay with that because it's a spring summer jacket. I basically got the fabric, doubled it over, basically worked out how far up I wanted it to come. So I've slotted it into here, I've slotted it into here, and then I've fitted it into the side seam. Obviously you can't see it on the outside. And then I've done the same with that as I've done with that one, because it's a big pocket and it was lolling around. So I've created like a phone slot. So I've done the same on both sides. Probably doesn't need it. The only thing I've noticed is, like, if the phone lights up and you've got the light towards the front, it lights up the whole of the front of the jacket. But who cares? So this is getting a lot of wear right now. I'm really happy. You know, if you're not happy with something, I think just see if there's something else that you can do. Can you alter the sleeves like this? Can you do something with the pockets? Can you do something with the waist? Little tweaks. Because if you've constructed a garment, you know how something goes together. Therefore, you can kind of do that reverse process and take it apart and then do something different with it. And this is my thought. If I'm not wearing it, if it doesn't work, I've not lost anything because I wasn't wearing it anyway. So it's worth a go. Does that make sense? So that was that. So. The other thing that I've got cut but not made is in this pile of stuff here, which is one of my March sewing plans. I'm just going to grab a bit of fabric so I can show you which one I've started with. They're all clipped together. Right. Let me find something. So that is the Fibre Mood Lucca Swimsuit, which I'll just find the page of to show you. I talked about this in my sewing plans, which I just released on Monday. This is, did I just say March? April sewing plans. It still feels like March. So I was going to jump in because I had like an early start for cutting out the other day, but I thought, no, I want to make sure that what I'm doing with it to alter it works. So I won't go into too much detail. If you want to check out what I'm doing in more detail, go into my March sewing plans and I'll talk about it when I've made it. But instead of it going across my shoulder, I'm doing it straight across with the ruffle right around. And I've got a few swimsuit fabrics that I mentioned, and this is the first one that I'm doing that in. So yeah, I'm hoping, really hoping, that I can get this made up, or the bones of it made up this week. But I'll definitely have it made up by the time I do Friday Sews next week. She says. I've kind of set a thing that I want to be able to sew in there by next week, or just kind of feel like the room's done. I haven't got loads going on, but it's sew tune on Sunday, yay, and I'm at work on Saturday, so it's sort of evenings really for getting that all done. Okay, I'm going to quickly get changed and I'll show you what else I've been making. I will, I don't think I need to drop some pictures in of this. I'm sure you get the gist of this one. Sorry I didn't have a before picture, but yeah, puffy sleeves. I'm going to slip on my next maker, which I'm totally in love with. So bear with me. Hello. Well, we've had the window cleaner, we've had a parcel delivered, we've had the dog back and everything. Yeah, anyway, I'm back. Look at this colour, look at this fabric. I know Suzanne, after she saw me share this, she went out and bought it. This is from Fleur et Hours. I'll leave a link in the description box. I think it's still in stock. It's a viscose. It was about £7 or £8 a metre. Not sure if it's still on offer. It is beautiful. Soft, drapey and absolutely perfect for Fibre Mood Judy, my current summer favourite. So, what did I learn out of making my first one? I learned that, as if there's a line drawn, do you feel really awkward when bloggers come on and we start pointing at things and we basically end up pointing at the model's boobs? I did that the other day, so I'll do this instead. Basically, I've realised that I'm very happy with where the seam is at the shoulder and the arm fitting and the neck, everything, but I'm bringing it in by an inch on the front and back pattern pieces of the bodice, so about 4 inches overall. I'm going to stand up, it's going to be a bit booby, but you'll get what I mean. So yes, it's got the smockiness, but I feel like it's not tight, but it's given me a good fit there because there's no darts in this. It is designed to be smocky. Look at those sleeves, aren't they just beautiful? So these are 2 inches longer than the pattern, and that's the perfect length for me. I'm absolutely loving them. No other adjustments to it at all. I don't do anything different with the skirt. I just gather it in to fit the top. I've not altered it because it's curved at the front. I don't really want to, there. I don't really want to mess around with that. So it's probably slightly more gathered here and here than it should be, but I say it's only by about an inch of fabric. I didn't do the placket down the back this time with the buttons. I did that last time, but I sewed it up and just fastened the buttons on, but I altered the pattern and basically looked at where the placket would have folded and crossed over and then made that my pattern piece. And I don't know if how well you'll be able to see it. My hair is all washed, as I say, so hopefully don't look too scruffy. But I feel like it's a really nice fit on the back of me as well. And I'm completely in love with the dress and the fabric and the whole thing. So I will get some full length pictures of this and drop them in. I'm just trying to work out where I've got a wall that I can do that to show you, but I will find somewhere. So if that sounds like a whistle stop, my week has been very whistle stop. I know Easter's meant to be quite a relaxing time, and it has been, but I have been working some of it. And what did we do yesterday? I literally can't even remember. Oh, we just helped Naira get some last minute things sorted out. You know, we were quite to the wire with going to bed, and we had a lovely roast dinner before she left and everything last night, so that was nice. Do you want to know what I had for dinner? Probably not, but I did. And I didn't say what I was doing with my hair that was different, so I bought Naira one of these to go on our Dyson hair dryers. She's got mine and I've got Tyler's because he doesn't use his. One of these. So these are for your flyaway hairs. So you put it on the end and you go like that. So I haven't straightened it or anything today. This is straight, literally blasted with the hairdryer, like on a low heat. And then this. And I feel like it's really smoothed this down at the top. Yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. So that is my week. And I don't think it's going to get any less chaotic, really, given all the moving around that we've got to do. But hopefully I'll have some resemblance of a sewing room next door by the time I record for next week's Friday sews. And when you get that, I will be in France, but there will be some sewing going on. I have washed it's downstairs, the blue viscose fabric again that I showed you, which I'm going to make another Judy out of. It's like a cornflower blue, and I've rewashed that, and it's like not creased at all now. It's come out lovely. And what else have I done? I couldn't remember if these have been pre-washed, so the viscose with the rainbows on, I've washed that as well. I've got a new washing machine, and it's very weird because it's the same water and it's the same liquid, fabric liquid that we're using, but everything's coming out much softer, which is lovely. And I don't usually tumble dry viscose, but it's got like a 45-minute setting on it where you wash, and it does a very quick light dry and a slight steam, but you can select whether to have the steam on or not. And I tried it on the blue viscose because I knew I had plenty of it. Oh my word, it's literally, it hasn't shrunk it, I don't think. It's just come out. It's completely crease free. It looks amazing. It was still damp, and I just put it over the dryer, but I thought, oh, get in, because I hate ironing. Literally hate it. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some photos. I will catch you soon. I hope you've had a lovely sewing week. I hope you've got lovely plans and things going on, and I will catch up with you really soon. So bye for now.